Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Matt here from myrawintuition.com. I want to give you guys just a few guidelines that I tend to follow when looking at sources of information, whether, just kind of to judge whether or not I can trust that source of information. And then I'm going to get some groceries. I'm going to go home. I'm going to make a salad, and I want to share with you guys one of my new favorite salad dressings that I've come up with. So that will be later on today. But for now, I want to share with you just a few ways that I go about, kind of judging if a source of information is, a good chance of being legitimate. So first off, is it trendy? Does this channel always post trendy things? Are they flip-floppers? Do they flip-flop back and forth? And do they go with what is trending? That is a big red flag. If they are always flip-flopping back and forth and they're giving you information that contradicts what they were just saying maybe a few months ago, maybe a year ago. And I'm not saying I'm not saying you can't experiment with different things, but there's some pretty clear signs with some sources of information out there that they are just doing it based on what is popular at the moment. So pay attention to if they are trendy and if they're flip-floppers, because that is a big sign that, you may not be able to rely on what they're sharing with you. 2 is, are they trying to sell you something? That's a big thing too. Now, I'm not, again, saying that selling things is wrong or it makes your information invalid because, to be honest, I'm going to start selling some stuff. I've got my children's book. If you want to take a look at that, I'll have a link in the description box below. And I'm going to have a recipe book coming out soon. So I'm not against selling products, but, you just got to take that into consideration. So it doesn't automatically mean that their information is incorrect or is biased or wrong. It just means you got to pay attention. So even with me, pay attention. 3, do they show you their life? I mean, not their life, but do they show you that they are walking their talk? Do they show you, like for me, I like to show you guys plenty of examples of what I eat. So I want you guys to feel comfortable that what I'm sharing with you is how I'm actually eating. A lot of people are out there, talking a good game, but they never show you what they eat. And so you never really know how they're living or how they're eating. And if, this is basically a diet, nutrition, lifestyle channel. So that's kind of just the example I'm using right now. So are there other channels out there like mine that are sharing information, but you just, you really don't know how they eat? That's, again, not saying that if they don't do that they're giving you wrong information or that they're lying to you, but it's just something that I like to judge, give myself a gauge on whether or not I can really trust that what they're saying they know from experience. So that's just another thing that I like to go by. Also, do they have the results that you're looking for? Whether it's physically, whether it's mentally, can you tell that they're a toxic person? If they're a vegan channel or if they're a plant-based channel, but they're very toxic, even if they're not vegan or plant-based, can you just get a toxic vibe from them? If you do, if I do, I automatically throw up a red flag. I'm like, well, that person's pretty toxic. Can I really trust? They go really based off emotion and, things like that. So can I really take that content seriously? That's something you have to judge for yourself. And do they show you things? I like to show as much tangible evidence that I can. So I show you my blood results. I show you how I eat. I do plenty of what I eat videos. Things like that. Do they show you that they're walking the walk and they're getting the results that you are watching them to learn how to get? Those are things that I really think are important that a lot of people just kind of gloss over. They just see somebody that talks really well. Definitely not one of my strong points yet, but I'm getting there. They can talk a good game, but do they walk the walk? Do they show you the results of what they're talking about? So those are just some things that I look at when I'm deciding if, well, this person's really trying to make a name for themselves. It seems like they're posting videos that are just like clickbait, that are really trying to just get views. Are they view hungry? Now, I know we all want views, but some people go about it in a way that just makes me wonder what their true intentions are. So keep an eye out for that sort of thing. I want you guys to get as good of information from this channel as I can possibly give you. So, I'm going to try and keep doing that. Continue to give me your feedback down below. I really appreciate that. And if you want to see something different out of this channel, just let me know. Any questions or suggestions you can give are welcome. All right, guys, so I'm going to go in, get some groceries, and I'll catch you later. Always follow your raw intuition.